and again, I don't go to a lot of the communities in crypto these days, but I have in the past, before I decided Richard's ecosystem was the one I want to play in. I can't imagine during maybe close to the bottom of the bear market that there will be communities building products that are not just NFTs. They're not just, they're not just these pumping up schemes of different stuff. And I'm not saying NFTs are that. I'm just saying in general, they're these derivatives. Like, who is building derivatives? Who's building derivative? Like, that's just, who is doing sacrifice phases? Like, all these are just like unique, authentic things from our community. And there's thousands of people doing it. And I think when the documentary launches and PulseChain launches, all that stuff, I think our community is going to, it could double in just a few weeks once we get, it's going to like fast track the onboarding. So imagine all the big brains we have now doing all the crazy derivatives, doing all the, liquid loans type products, doing all the staking features, and, even some of the more prominent meme coins and stuff. Imagine all the brains that are thinking of all this stuff, building, creating, marketing, all the marketing power we have today. And just imagine how exponential it's going to be once the, phase 2 of the RH ecosystem, PulseChain launches. It's just, how can it not? How are we not compounding as a community in completely the right direction? How are we not rocket ship compounding right now? Like, I don't see how it could not be. I know a lot of people, all the drama happens in the bear market, all this stuff. I think that's just all like negative feelings. I think a lot of it will go away once, PulseChain launches and the market turns around, all this stuff, which is going to take time. But how are you not buying RH stock right now? Like, this community is we're killing it.
I've never felt more excited about the possibility of the future. Like, I really do feel like we're in a good place. I feel like I'm finally early on something that can grow. So nice. That's just me personally. And, I'm totally with you. Like, I think when the market turns, because, the bear market makes everybody in all communities kind of like, sad and depressed and just waiting for things to turn around. But I think we need to be more positive and like try to bring other people into the ecosystem. But once they see it in action, I think there's no way that they're not going to at least invest some of their money into this, PulseChain ecosystem. There's no way.
And if you're sad right now in the bear market, I honestly, I think like, I would just say, like, are you staking enough hex? Because if you're staked out, you can't touch it. There's nothing you can do about it. So I think this is the best
time to buy.
Yeah, that's the number one thing to remove anxiety is save yourself. Save yourself from having to even think about decisions you could possibly make. If you're staked for 2, 3, 5, 10 years, it doesn't matter what market condition we're in. It doesn't matter. You can't do anything about it. So like, you can just go back to living your life and then, living on a passive income if you have ladders or whatever it is. But it's like, I think that removes, I think, two things. Either you're not staked enough or you're over leveraged. And maybe people are both too. I think maybe a lot of new people in the community who maybe come in the last couple of years, they didn't really understand the ethos of what hex is. It is delayed gratification. It is not 6 months get rich. It is delayed gratification. And the bull market can kind of make these things seem, make it seem like a different product because price go real high. But in the end, it is making, interest over time. It is a CD type product. So, PulseChain is going to be different. PulseX is going to be different. A lot of the community projects are different. But if you're in the Hex community and you're sad right now and you're not like super hopeful for the future, I would say you're not staking enough, or I would say you're over leveraged. And yeah, if you can get out of those situations, and try to, or if you can't, just wait. Because if you look at a chart, it always goes back up. It always goes back up.
Yeah, I'm not sad at all. Like, now's the time you should be buying. So like, true wealth is made during the bear market. So if you can dollar cost average now, we might not even be at the bottom yet. So now's the time to be like putting a little bit in, even if it's a few $100s every week or whenever you can afford to, or, sell that old, car or whatever else you got around the house, sell used books and things like that just to get some extra money, because it can really, really pay off down the road.